All right, welcome to T4. It's a good job, this is all I'm going to say, it's a good job that Steve Jones isn't here because I'm now going to introduce one of the most beautiful women on television, Evangeline Lilly, everyone.
Star of the biggest show to take America in recent times, of course, Lost.
And apparently to take Europe as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's been insane. We've been on this European press tour right now. We can't believe the hype over here.
Fantastic. Did you realise that when you signed up to it? Did you think...
I was so green and so naive to this industry. I had no idea. I just kept listening to all of the things that the people around me were saying.
Yeah.
And everyone was talking about how huge it was going to be. But this was my first ever speaking role in film or television. So,
no way.
Yeah. So I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
What a first job to get.
So
what did you do before?
Everything. I was a grease monkey under big rig trucks. I was a waitress, a bartender. I was flight attendant.
He's like, why wasn't I there?
She used to go home covered in oil. It's so wrong.
And it's so right.
It's so right. So, with this show, now you're on it, how has your life changed? Because, you know, Matthew, I suppose, had a taster before, didn't he?
I can't, I mean, the easiest question, the easier of the two questions is how has my life stayed the same?
Yeah.
And pretty much I still have brown hair. I've held true to that. Thank you.
You've still got
Thank you very
natural
much.
boobs.
Yes,
Good
they're
girl,
still
good
natural.
girl touch.
See how long that lasts for. But otherwise, it's complete. I mean, a year ago today, I was driving around Vancouver, British Columbia. I was studying international relations at university.
Oh, I love this girl. I love you more.
I mean, my car broke down every single morning. Had
But you're a
back
grease
window
monkey.
shot out. Exactly.
So you can fix it yourself?
I could, except that I couldn't afford to fix the back window that got broken into because I lived in such a crappy neighborhood.
Oh,
I mean,
my
like,
God.
dead serious. It is the complete, to be cheesy, Cinderella story.
So how did the U-turn start if you were studying whatever you were studying and your car broke down and then all of a sudden you're on TV?
Yeah, my car broke down and all of a sudden I thought I need to act because I need a new vehicle. I just had a friend who had said to me, you know, you've been approached on the street dozens of times a year by people who have suggested that, you know, I don't know, I'm an agent and I'd be really interested in representing you, or I'm shooting a commercial this weekend and I'd love to maybe put... And I was so uninterested because my goals were so contrary, what it seems, to this industry. I was studying international relations for the sake of humanitarian work and...
We love her. We love her. You can do no wrong, Evangeline.
Thanks.
Carry on.
Okay, I'll keep going. Anyway, so... I just had this friend who said to me, a really, really good friend, said, why do you, like, follow every sign in your life almost to the nose, and you're an opportunist, but this one, you always shut down and shy away from. And I kind of took the challenge and said, yeah, you're kind of right. Maybe I should explore this a little bit. And so I went and I started auditioning in January. And this was January 2004, and mid-March I was in Hawaii filming Lost.
Oh my God, round of applause for that.
Well, or not at all, because it's a terrifying thing that I work with people who have, you know, put in so many tireless hours and done so many amazing things, and I just kind of waltzed into this incredible position. So I'm really, really grateful and fortunate. I just have to assume that they were right, you know, that signs were pointing me in one direction.
Do you sometimes get a little bit scared about the scale of the show and the fact that it's absolutely huge and you're working with very well-established and accomplished actors and actresses?
Absolutely.
You know, and as you say, you're a grease monkey.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And I still feel like one on set a lot of the times. I mean, so often I feel so far out of my league. And I've actually really struggled this year with pressure and with not coming down on myself and kind of having confidence in myself, because it's so easy to look around me and see the performances and the class and the experience of the people I'm working with and feel like I am so going to drop the ball and that that I'm way out of my league. And so basically what I've kind of looked at it as is a learning experience where my coworkers, these incredible actors and incredible human beings who I respect, are my teachers, they're my mentors.
Have you ever hugged a tree?
I have hugged so many trees.
I know.
I thought you might have. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at you in action, OK?
Do it.
This is you in Lost.
Hey.
Now, as the French would say, Qu'est-ce que ça? What's
Ça,
that song?
c'était une scène de la pilote.
Oh.
Je jouais avec...
Tu peux parler français?
Oui, je parle français.
Ah,
Moi, je suis canadienne. Ça, c'est quelque chose que je dois dire. I'm Canadian, I'm not American.
Oh,
so
there you go.
Gros mélange!
It explains a lot.
Yes.
that.
D'accord.
So tell us about your character in the show. Who is she and what does she do?
My character is a very hard, strong, confident, closed woman.
Yes.
Who is very vulnerable and very hurt and wounded inside, as I think most people are, kind of walking around with a bit of a shell, and there's more to them inside. And I think with Kate, that becomes very, very apparent as her storyline unfolds, that it's not just metaphorical, it's not just emotional, that her life has been a little bit of a mask.
So what's going to happen, because she's this complex character, is Jack going to be able to crack Kate's hard shell? Jack,
I
for
don't know.
anyone who hasn't seen the show, is Matthew's character.
Yes, at this point, we haven't seen that completely happen yet. We're still only just finished filming season 1, and we don't find out anything about the future story of the show until we receive scripts.
So you don't know if you're really going to be able to give that fucks a good snog?
Nope, nothing.
Girl, you need to go and speak to the producers.
What, does the script arrive on your front door in a kind of a sealed package?
It does. It does,
Really?
or it arrives to me on the set. And what they have is this clause at the beginning of every script that if the pages, they write our names across every page of our script. And if one of our pages gets in somebody else's hands and something is found out and put into the public because of us,
You're in trouble. Evangeline, it's been great talking to you. Thanks for being so much fun.
so much.
She's great. You are the thinking man's trumpet. Evangeline.